Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another trading day here at the Funded Trader YouTube channel. We are on March 30th, 2023, 8:40 a.m. That's about 10:40 a.m. Eastern and 8:40 a.m. Mountain. It's about an hour after the market has opened, and have got into a few trades today. Today's a Thursday, so not taking any major risks. Um, one 0.5 lot to one lot is what we're taking, and I'll kind of talk to you about that in a minute. The market opened on a gap up in the morning, and came down slightly. Was waiting to see what happened. Sold on this candle. Took about a nice, I think, 20 something dollars, no, 17 something dollars profit here. And then on this candle up, took another trade up, took another $17. And on this candle, when this didn't break, took another trade, and we are on that trade right now. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take that profit, $14 right there. So today we've made about $60 in profit. Well, 1350, about $50 in profit so far. And we are at $829 on our live trading account on profit. So, and we've only traded about 6 days worth of trading days so far, and we are about $829 up. Remember, as we talked about this earlier on our funded trading program, we are planning to make about close to about $1,000 to $2,000 a month, right? Is our target. Um, and we talked about the whys and why we are looking those targets and things like that. Could have kept my take profit at 50. Could have taken about another $5-6 right there, but not taking any major risks. The market looks like it's going to be gapping bullish today. There were a few news items that came out with the inflation data and everything. The main concern for the market was the banking sector going through some difficult times, but it looks like it's easing up. We haven't heard any more news on banks going down or anything like that, so that's good for the market, and so that's why the rally. Again, so the quick reason behind, and if you remember when we started last week, yeah, I think within the first second day, right, we were about up to about $200. But this is what compounding does in a small account. Whether you are doing a funded program or whether you are trading your own money with a small account, with a small amount of money, right, $1,000, $2,000, every penny, right? It's called singles, right? Hitting singles rather than going into a home run, right? Those counts because they add up. This is compounding, right? So every single day today we've done, about $50, right? Within not, within about an hour, right? We made about $50, and if you look at even a job that you do, right? At one point, I worked for Subway sandwiches, right? I made $7.50 an hour when I this is back in 2012, right? Um, you know, uh, uh, some people still make that amount, right? Then I was an Uber driver, and to make about $16, sometimes that ride could have been should be would be about 30 minutes ride to make that 13 16 15 to $16, right? um, and miles that I have to drive. Meanwhile, I'm sitting at home and making that money. So the idea is right, and then finally I had a job also that I made about $32 an hour. um, and I've made that sitting in my home. Within an hour I made about $50. So it's all about perspective, right? The same person who's looking at a glass, right? You, you you guys are aware of the famous, right? The glass half full, right? Half empty, right? How you're looking at specific and right? I'm an optimist, right? Um, looking at the same glass, the same person can have two perspectives, right? So it's all about perspective. It's all about how you're looking at the market. And to me, with my experience, what I've seen is if you are going to look at the market as a money machine where you go in and make millions and millions of dollars with a small account like we have, right? It doesn't work like that. It's about compounding, right? Making sure that we gradually increase our lot sizes as we go on, right? Remember we talked about, right, maybe getting another $100,000 account, right, and then going one, with our profits, right? We can get another $100,000 account and then pass that, and then maybe increase our lot sizes to maybe three lots, right? But as of right now, on a $50,000 account, we are doing we move 0.5, right, to about two maximum lot sizes. Now, the other thing is when we start a week, especially on a Monday, we would start off with like taking a little bit extra risk, right? Maybe start off with one to two lot sizes on every single trade. But as you go through the week and towards the end of the week, especially by like Thursday and even Friday, you want to bring those lot sizes down to about 0.5 and even less lot sizes, right? 0.1 to 0.5. Why? Because it's all market, trading is all about emotion, right? At the end of the week, if you start losing money, what has happened, at least in my experience, is that you're going to go ahead and, at least I have done, is revenge trade, right? So bigger lot sizes, right? And then you want to try to gain the money that you lost because the market is going to be closed in a couple of hours, and right, you don't want to go into the weekend as a loser, right? Your mind can't take negatives, so that's the problem, and so I've seen that the more that you go into the weekend on a positive, the better it is for your mind, and you're fresh off towards Monday morning. You're not coming into the market trying to gain all that money that you lost, right? Because weekend you're all already thinking about the money that you lost, right? So when you go into the market, especially on a week, when you're thinking about a week and you're planning your week, right? Plan the week Monday through Wednesday to take a little bit of extra risk. And when I say risk, right, depending on your lots account size, the lots that you're going to take, and then as you go through the week and then towards Thursday and Friday, you want to take as less risk as possible. And even on Friday, especially if you have major news, to be away from the market and not to trade at all, because you want to go into the weekend with with positives, right? We ended last week at $415, I think, and this week we are already up $400, right? So that's what I'm talking about, right? $400 every single week is more than enough, right? Especially on a small account. Remember compounding, and then at the end of about 8 to 10 months, right? We want to be around that, $10 to $15,000, where you can take your own money and trade, or use that money to buy other accounts, right? So that's the idea behind it. I hope you guys liking these videos that I'm creating. We've already taken about three trades. I'm gonna see if I have any other opportunities, right, to see if you know this holds up, this VWAP area. And what I mean by VWAP is like right here. Let me, oops, maybe not that. Hold on, this one right here, right? So look at that, right? We had that 100 EMA area on the US30. This is what I was talking about, right? The market opened at about 9:30, right? Came below that 100 EMA, right? Took a nice trade, and then now on that on about that VWAP we took another trade, right? So now we're gonna wait and see, right, if this 100 breaks really really strongly. Again, we're on a 5 minutes chart, right? And see if the market will continue to be bullish for the day, or are we going to see a retracement in the market here, even a slight retracement for the day. If you look at the daily chart right here, remember top down analysis is very important to know where you are, right? Rather than just going on all guns blazing on a 5 minutes chart, right? So on a day, right, if you look at it, and this is where our problem is, right? We are really at 100 EMA on the daily, right? So that's where we are. Gotta be very careful because it's getting rejected, right? So to see this, and break above is what we want to see. So daily we are on a really big strong resistance level right there. Hourly, right, right, it's kind of similar, right? But again, the market is bullish, right? It has been gapping up early in the morning, so need to keep an eye on it on this, right? See how this is gonna close. Where that 5 minutes got rejected again, so we're gonna wait and see how this market reacts around this area. Anyway, um, so like I was telling earlier, right? Making sure that we know what the story is, what the big players are doing, what where they're trying to take the market to, and understanding the chart patterns, right? Everything is about patterns, and they repeat, right? If you look at even yesterday, right? Look at that, repeats every single time, right? Comes down, goes up. So these areas, not only are we looking at it, even the big banks are looking at this, right? Even the other players, retail traders are looking at this, and they trade on it. So that's why, whenever we come to the close to these key areas, we want to be very careful about how we are trading. Um, Anyway, guys, this is I hope you had these are educational, right? Someone had commented earlier like how much I charge for my services. I don't. These are all free. There's no services. I don't do that. I'm not a guru or anything. This is in fact one of my this is for my own benefits. This is how I keep journals on all my accounts. So I hope you guys like it. If you do, right, thumbs up would be great, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a nice weekend. If I have some time tomorrow, I'll come back and create a video if I do trade anything. But other than that, trade safe, and I'll see you on another video.